Jams. I'm gonna call him Jams. Jams. Uncut Jams. Can you add sparkles and things like that?
Watch him totally overdo it.
Thank you, Jams.
Hello, and welcome back to Embodying Mystical Mac. If this is your first episode, you're in for a treat because you're going to get to learn about me via Adyr telling me all about my Lunar New Year reading, but you'll also get to learn about the lunar astrology a little bit from our friend Adyr here, who normally does our new moon episodes. So thank you for joining if you're new. Thank you for coming back if you've been here. And let's get started. Welcome back, Adyr.
Hi, thank you for having me again. It's always a pleasure to be part of your show. I always have such a good time here.
Same.
Yay. All right, full disclaimer, I am not a pro with Chinese astrology. I'm still a beginner and I'm learning and it's going up. Are you okay?
Metal straw.
Okay, well, you got your inauspicious moment in the clearing now for the Chinese New Year. That's done. So now we'll go to the auspicious times. So let me get people understanding the whole idea of where the Chinese New Year first came from.
Okay.
Okay, long time ago, the Jade Emperor of the Heavens decided to figure out a way to do... This is legend now. There's always a different source. Some people say, oh, the Buddha decided to do this and then this and this, but this is from what I know. Mm-hmm. He said, I want to find a way to tell time. So he created this race, and he said, the animals that come across the river first are the ones that will be honored.
Oh.
So... It starts off with the rat. The rat's like, okay, I'm going to get up early. I'm going to go and I'm going to do this. So he goes to the bank of the river and then he sees the tiger, the ox, and the horse. Mm-hmm. He asks them. The tiger goes, the horse goes, no. And the ox, being nice, goes, cool. I'll give you a ride over the river.
Oh, how nice.
I know. So the ox, which is kind of cool because I'm going to shut the story off real quick. As you tell the story, you get to see how each animal is, and that determines the person's personality also. So the kind-hearted ox, which is generally what the ox is a kind-hearted type of person, gives the rat a ride. And they get to the end, and the rat goes, pew, jumps off, hits the finish line first.
What a dick!
I know! Sneaky rats. Sophie, you're the rat.
I love rats, though. They're such cute animals.
He becomes the first of the zodiac, followed along by the ox.
Wow.
Then the tiger makes it, swims all the way through. Uh-huh. And then the rabbit comes in, being small and agile and inventive and thinks, hops from pebble to cross the river and makes it 4.
Oh, smart.
And then it goes, oh my God, let me remember my numbers. Oh my God.
You can do it. I have faith in you. Breathe.
Oh my God, okay, it's 4th. Then it's the dragon.
Ooh.
The dragon is flying. And now, the dragon could have made it first, but being the dragon, being in its helpful nature, decided to helping other animals, which brought him into the 5th position in the zodiac. Then... it was the horse, finally, just trotting along, going through the water. Right when the horse was going to make it, the snake slithers right under, freaks out the horse, makes it buck back. So then the snake takes the 6th position, followed by the horse, which is the 7th position. Mm-hmm. And now the god of the heavens, the Jade God King, is just like, oh, okay, this is great. What's going on? I'm going to see what's taking so long with the rest of the animals. And he sees this raft coming in with the rooster, the monkey, and the goat.
Okay.
And they all decided to work as a team,
okay,
which makes you think all those are team people, to make it across the river. But because the goat had such a caring nature and was more compassionate, honored the goat, the 8th position, the king did.
Okay.
And then followed I think it was the monkey and then the rooster motherfucker. It's always those three that get me. I think it was probably the monkey because the rooster. Oh, fuck.
They're both kind of like a little mischievous.
The monkey's more mischievous and it's playful in nature. Well, so it's 8th, 9th, 10th.
Okay.
And then the dog comes in.
Oh, okay.
Who is a fabulous swimmer, but decided to play and frolic in the water and have fun and do his thing.
I feel so called out.
And be like, bing, 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 bleep, blop, bloop, finally made it over. And then finally the pig wanted to take naps, wanted to eat, wanted to do his thing, and then he finally made it across. So the pig being the final 12th of the zodiac and the rat being the first, which is kind of funny. You get the sneaky little shit. Mm-hmm. And then the gluttonous.
The kind of lazy little shit.
Shit. In that order, which is interesting.
Hey, no judgment to either, all right? Both have a place in this world, I think.
Exactly. I mean, you could read the story, and it's a really, 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 really good story. But it also ties along with the 12 branches and the 12 pillars, one depending on the elements, focusing the elements, and the other one focuses on your vadza, which is known as the karma, your energy, your traits.
Yeah. Cool.
Which is a good thing. I kind of like it. It's an interesting aspect about it. I do more on tropical, but I've been so involved with Chinese astrology because it's kind of more like, this is your auspicious things to do for you this year. This is what you should focus on this time. And it doesn't predict your future. It's nothing about predictions. Mm-hmm. It gives you times to do things. Yeah. Like, oh, this is a lucky year. So, but what's good for you in this time, if you're like, for example, you right now, you do have, you're a pure dog, which is your ascendant is a dog and your year is a dog.
Oh. Yeah. How do I know that my ascendant is a dog? You got this information from my birthday and all that good stuff?
Your birth, it's kind of like with tropical astrology, the birth, the chart, location, and all that. Your ascendant is a dog, and it's a wood dog.
My middle name.
Oh.
Does that matter?
That doesn't
okay,
matter.
Cool.
No, I got you all down. Cool. Your moon, however, is in no. What did I put the moon under?
Moon, first quarter?
Yeah, it's the first quarter moon. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that get involved in that.
Oh, interesting.
They just have there's 4 quarters. The first quarter, the new moon, the full moon. They go through. And the fourth quarter determines how you are. But I in general, we're gonna focus on the year of the dog for you.
Okay.
Now, like I said, each story, if you look into the story, each animal has its background story, even the way they describe how it crossed to the river. Mm-hmm. You can go, oh, I can see how these people tend to be like this.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I'm a goat. I'm a wood goat. I'm very artistic. I'm very giving. I'm very articulate. I can be a leader.
Yeah.
If I want to.
Sure.
But sometimes I choose to watch from the distance, which is kind of like, oh yeah, I am a bit of a wallflower on occasions. I tend to look and watch and then do my thing and then come in with my witty slapstick. But shit.
That's very much you, yes.
And then you being the dog.
Yes.
Giver puts other people first before yourself, which can be a problem because that's how, I mean, it's what dogs' natures are, you know?
Yeah.
Unconditional love. Those are the good things that come with you. You're a team player. You work, especially because you're a wood dog and you're a pure dog, and you're yang. So it's all derived in the yin and the yang.
So I'm a more masculine energy.
You're more masculine, so you take more incentive quicker.
Yes.
You take incentive quicker, and it's a good thing to have yang in your dog chart. Because
it balances out the yin.
If you were predominantly yin in your dog chart, it would make you more docile.
That makes sense. It would all the unconditional love, the reception, the giving, all that stuff would be it'd be more of it kind of thing.
It would be I give and give and give and give and give and don't accept in return. Mm-hmm. However, you wouldn't know your boundaries.
Got you.
Well, because you're yang, you do the same. You're I give and I don't expect anything in return. But
But there's
I'm going to tell you something. You're a fucking asshole. And what you did is going to make me go, I ain't helping you now with your trust fund shit. Go find a new accountant. You know?
That's awesome.
I gave you free consultations. There's nothing in return. And this is how you repay me in some godforsaken slum dog manner? No. Which is good that you have the yang in you. Because you have a lot of dog, and then you have a lot of... You're missing water.
Oh, that makes sense.
You're missing water in elements because you do have a lot of fire, metal, and wood.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What does that mean exactly?
You have to balance that with the elements. Now, they have the 5 elements. They don't have air. Air is considered chi.
Just, life force energy.
It's a life force energy. That's air. So that's not on there. So it's basically on the star where it goes, if what follows the flow, for example, metal would control wood. No, metal controls water. Water controls wood. Wood controls earth. Earth controls... Fuck!
It's okay! We did disclaim that he's learning this as well. Don't trip.
Yeah. It's like my first month of geometry.
It's also a lot of information, friends. Like, literally so much information. I mean, a natal chart that's, a tropical astrological natal chart is already a lot of information. This is the same.
That took me years to get. So that's why I'm
Adyr's
I'm barely
great.
in my first year of doing this. So I'm like...
He's doing great. And I did rope him into doing this, so there's that.
Yeah. And then next year I'll come back and do it. And then I'm going to be like, year of... What year's half of the tiger? Year of the rabbit, 2023. Let me tell you guys. Be sure to do...
Yeah, we're going to do that. Let's do that. We'll do Lunar New Year.
Next year is the rabbit. But this is a good prosperous year for you.
Yay.
The tiger can butt heads with the dog.
Okay.
But... Because it's a water tiger and then you're a wood dog.
It balances. Because you were just saying I need to balance.
The water feeds the wood. They're complementary elements.
So is my do you mind turning that down for me, please? Is my tendency to be very mermaidy and have always been called to water a sort of need to balance this out? Do you think?
As in mermaidy, what do you mean?
I've just always I consider myself to be a mermaid.
We all do. I'm a merman. Damn.
I mean, of
merman.
Course. But you know what I mean? I've always, the ocean has always been really comfortable for me. I've always been very called to water. That's always been very soothing for me. And I'm is that something to do with maybe, a calling to balance this out?
I don't think so. That's maybe something that you've always loved. That could be basically on your karmatic past.
That makes sense. Okay, I just wanted to know if it was related. But it works
out
for me.
If you feel that it's related,
but it works out for me.
Do you? Because this is the beauty about Chinese astrology. It doesn't predict what's gonna happen to you. How people go in tropical, this can happen and this can happen, and that's more if you go into sidereal. Tropical is more of the person.
Yeah.
Sidereal is more of the timeline and everything.
Gotcha.
But this gives you the option.
Okay.
It says, look. This pillar is available for you. You can enter this door and go into this palace or chill here.
Yeah.
It's a good time for you to invest right now. So try to invest. However, be very be careful with people who are offering you bullshit and stay strong with what you believe in.
Got it.
It's not going to be oh, I see marriage in your life. How
it'll be this is a thing that can be for you.
Yeah.
Or you can stay.
Yeah, for example, for me, for being the goat, this is the perfect time for marriage if I'm single, or for perfect time for love.
Okay.
So I said, if you want to go out, and if I were to fall in love, it's not going to tell you it's going to come. They'll tell you, go out and meet people. It's a time for you to meet people and get involved into a relationship. It's based on the choices that you make. So whatever choice you decide to take in the path for this year will determine the outcome. Which is fucking obvious.
Right.
But it's more realistic on that. Because it's if I decide not to go out and be an isolate or reclusive and shit, I'm not going to fall in love. And then I can't blame. But the year it said the tiger said I was supposed to have rice thrown at my face in front of a chapel and get a Donna Karan vintage dress for my husband because he's going to be the woman. No. I could just picture that. Honey, I'm wearing the suit.
So I love that, actually. So it basically just, it gives you the option and you can take it or not. It gives you
the option or not. It's not going to predict. Some people take this fucking seriously. They get a little feng shui wheel and they're just like, this and move this. But feng shui, I kind of like believe in.
For sure, me too.
It's whatever it tells me on the Chinese flow calendar. Of energy. For you, Northeast is good. It's very good for you right now.
Okay.
So...
I was born in the northeast of Brazil.
Oh, God.
Sorry, you said northeast. No. That's the thing that made me think of.
Yeah, but your northeast would be good so you can position, like, maybe move your bed facing that way.
I wish. I live in a studio.
Okay. Well, I don't fucking put a money tree there.
Okay.
Look, they'll tell you there's something specifics. It's like, you need to place this statue and you need to place this. I'm very lenient when it comes to that. Whatever is a catalyst to bring you that energy is going to do its purpose for you in terms of like that. Okay. And how, like that.
Okay.
You like that?
That's
a good explanation.
like that.
That's very LA.
If you ever have merch for my channel specifically, that should be
like that.
Astrology with Adyr.
Like that. But
oh God.
Your organs, and I have a chart here for you. Your organs are the intestine, large intestinal organ. Health for the dog this year.
Okay.
Watch what you eat.
Okay.
Watch what you eat this year. Be careful because there will be. Technically, you rule the liver because you're wood.
Okay.
However, right now the direction is west for you, but the organ is large intestine.
Okay. So that just means watch what I eat and be mindful of that. Okay.
Meditation practices is good for you this year.
Okay.
When it comes to career, how funny is this? Education.
Oh my God.
Education is good for you.
This is really crazy because I just started a job at a preschool of the Montessori variety. And I'm going to do some education for that. But then I also plan on doing education on the actual Montessori method.
What is the Montessori method?
So,
that's like a ride at an amusement park.
So the Montessori method was created by this woman, Maria Montessori. And she essentially observed how children learn and the best way to create independence in their learning. And so her method is through observing the children and through certain specific materials that you can get in a household and stuff. Very early on, you can teach these children to be independent thinkers, independent workers, and a large part of it too is the way that discipline occurs. It's called positive discipline, where as opposed to just telling the child, so and so you did something wrong, you first of all you validate their emotion for why they're feeling a certain way, and then you give them an option. So it's called choice within limits. So for example, if a child's freaking out because they don't want to go to the rug for circle time, you go, hey, I get that you're feeling this and this and this right now, depending on the situation. And then if the child's freaking out because I don't know, they're anxious, they didn't finish their activity or something, and then I know that you're anxious about not finishing your activity. I totally get that. That is totally okay. Would you like help putting it away before you go to the rug, or would you like to do it by yourself? So you give them a choice of how to actually react, as opposed to being hey, so-and-so, you need to go to the rug, put your stuff away. So in that way, but
Latino way.
But that's what happens a lot. And the thing is when you give them this positive discipline, what happens is they're empowered to make their own choices very early on. So it's a multitude of things, but Montessori schools are very well known for just the way that they've kind of revolutionized learning. So that's really interesting about the education thing, because I'm definitely educating myself, and I feel children is going to be a very big part of my career somehow.
And this is what I was about to continue with you on that too, which is kind of
crazy.
For the dogs, if you're around children, be tactful.
Always. You
have to be very tactful this year, because right now you're going to be, you're going to set an example to them. Now it talks about if you have children, this is what, but think realistically, if you're going to be working around little children, they're your children. So be very tactful. You are their teacher. You are their inspiration right now. So don't come in going, why did you not flush the toilet? It's dirty. Look what's in there.
Adyr, you're talking. I don't want
to see almond roca.
You are talking to a person. Yes, I totally get all that.
You have to be like, okay.
Yes.
Tactfully do it. This is good for your incident, especially because your pillar is a dog.
I'm so dog.
No, you're a pure dog. You're a pure dog.
What is the pillar exactly?
The pillar is the hour.
Okay.
So you have an hour animal, you have a day animal, a month animal, and a year animal.
Got it.
You're a wood dog for the year. Your hour is a dog. You have a horse for your month, and then you have a
wood dog.
Huh?
Metal dog.
Oh, ding toe. You have a fire ox.
What's a fire ox?
That's the element. So you have a metal horse.
Okay.
A fire ox.
Ooh.
So that means you have a lot. You have a lot of metal.
Yeah.
You do have the fire, which will help it. Because the fire will melt the metal.
Yeah.
And create something new.
Yeah.
For example, a cup. But what would you fill it with? You don't have water to fill in that cup.
You're right. It's an empty cup.
So for you have to think about what you have, what experiences, lessons you've had in your life, what positive things you can put within your soul, the people in your life, because you have wood and fire needs wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you have metal, and metal you can create a lot of shit with the fire.
But you need fire. Yeah.
So it's a good balance right there. However, you need to fill that bowl with experiences.
The water.
That's what you need. So learn right now you're gonna have to figure out what your joys are, what you've experienced, your lessons. This is what's gonna fill your bowl. Okay, it's interesting when it does. It's crazy.
I love how interconnected it all is.
It's weird. Everything is interconnected. Like the dog and this and the the animals that are compatible. And by the way, we are compatible.
Oh, that makes sense.
And according to the Chinese zodiac, you are a Gemini.
Okay.
Which is your
according
zodiac.
to I'm a cusper, but I'm still a Gemini.
Yeah, you're technically they're not very big on cusp. They're just like if it's before this day, that's what you are.
Yeah. Which
I kind of like because it just goes, that's what you are. The other, where it comes to Western astrology or topical.
Topical
Apply the Gemini on the skin or else it gets the hose again. I love that movie. I'm trying. This is the other twin is fucking at this arm. Fucking Gemini.
What movie is this?
Did you read Signs of the Lambs?
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've watched that movie. It's a really good movie.
I don't want to. But
oh my god.
You have Gemini, which is good to have because it's the twins and the dog. So they're very mischievous and they're playful together. Yeah. However, with the Gemini and that wood dog, the thing is with you is the good thing is you can see both sides of the candle. You'll see both. It allows you to see both sides of every type of thing that goes on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your decisiveness, though, is going to fuck with you.
Yeah, it's shit.
Because it's going to be like the dog goes, I want to play in the water. And then the Gemini is going to be like, that sounds fun. Wait a minute. Did I bring sunblock? I don't know. The river looks crazy. What is that in there jumping? Oh, just fucking get in and be adventurous. Yeah, I should be adventurous. Let's just go on it. Hold on. It's their class.
So you're telling me my ADHD is basically printed into my soul?
Pretty much.
That's awesome.
Dog is very ADHD. Awesome. The dog is very, very, very ADHD.
This is the most amazing thing I've ever heard. This is great.
But it's a yang dog.
Yes.
So the Korean girl from Turning Red.
Abby!
It's a very
I felt his hair. It's so soft.
Yeah, it's an Abby. It's an Abby. There we go. That's who you like. Abby. We'll make you Abby.
I love her.
Okay.
Because if you haven't seen Turning Red yet, I'm gonna make a video about it very soon. It's gonna come out. But like, it's just so great. And Abby
was my favorite.
She is captivating. One of May's friends. She's just captivating. I love that. Yeah, tickets to Fort Town are like hundreds of bajillion dollars, and Devin's right here and free. I love her. Okay.
I wrote some characteristics on here.
Sweet.
Yeah. One thing it's all positive.
Okay.
So whatever you get on there.
It's okay if it's negative too.
Just I put down a lot of contrary action of the negative.
Okay.
So because the only thing is, if I tell people you have a tendency to eat too much,
then you're gonna eat.
You're gonna eat too much. Watch what you eat.
Yeah. That's better.
You know. That.
Words are magic.
Yeah, live an enchanted lifestyle, which is great. Enchanted and which is, the other aspect of that is I'm not going to tell you stay grounded. You'll know, okay.
I need grounding.
Yeah. Enjoys being around friends, families, and love. And you already said that. I wish my parents were real close.
I do. I love being around people that I love.
Yeah. Independence is something you need to practice.
Okay, that's so interesting because I've veered a little bit more away from that because I used to be that to a fault. And so it's funny that I'm swinging back to the center of the pendulum.
No. Well, you just got to look at it this way. It's wood. There's no water.
Yeah.
So this tree needs water to grow, and if the skies ain't raining, so you're like, well, I gotta find somewhere to grow.
Right. Okay. I gotta be the little seedling in the concrete that just sucks everything from everything.
Stretch my root a little bit this way, and then maybe I can get some moisture there. So
got it.
Which is good. And eventually it grows into something that brings things.
That brings a lot of
joy,
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to get to people to understand. Some people were like, what do you mean? I am independent all the fucking time.
No, but I get
that. You could be independent, but there's a difference between isolation and solitude.
Sure.
Yeah.
And actually filling that independence with stuff that makes you grow.
Yeah, which is solitude. That's where you want to be.
Yeah.
Salacious. Is that a word?
Yeah, that is a word, but I don't think it has anything to do with
I know. It sounds like it could
Salacious is it reminds me of the Star Wars character Salacious Crumb, that disgusting little gremlin looking thing. I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with solitude.
Look at me. I think I'm smart. My words come out wrong. But you know what? You get what I mean. So when I'm going longitude, I'm definitely avoiding the latitude. Did I use those words right? You mean north and south, east and west. It's the same fucking thing. Hallelujah, America.
Tangents. I would love if someday my channel is famous enough for people to just create a tangent video.
Aren't people who work in this field supposed to be grounded? No, we're not.
Most of us work very hard to stay grounded.
We work harder than the average person because we open that door to be like, oh, I gotta meditate. So you sit there and meditate, and then the neighbors drilling, and then the people be upstairs are fighting, and then you're hearing all the fighting, and it's like, oh, damn, she told him.
You're like Dolores in Encanto, hearing everything from everyone.
It is. It's like, shit. Someone cuts you off, you have to be like, you want to say, fuck you, but you actually go, you know what? They probably have a family emergency or been on a coke bender the night before. I'm taking option 1 to be more grounded. And they're like, white powder here. Oh, this bitch came from a ball, a masquerader. They've been doing some shit all night.
Only in LA is that a regular occurrence. Apparently.
It is. It's a norm. You know what's funny? I had a conversation with somebody last night, and we're talking about how his brother came in from another state. He's like, yeah, I saw some Spider-Man doing some weird thing, and when you live in LA, you're just like, okay.
Like, there's 5 million Spider-Mans on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, that's the occasional breath we take living in LA. But when we think about a scenario, what the Spider-Man was doing, we go 10 times odder because we're so used to the oddness of the city that we're just like, oh, he probably like had a hand grenade. And,
oh my God.
Oh Lord, he was definitely like gonna mug an owl. Oh yeah, that's weird. And then the person doesn't live here is like, yeah, I just thought he was gonna rob somebody. And they were just like, a human?
No.
Not in LA. They go for animals and bugs. Give me all your seeds!
Oh my God. There's just a little quick tangent. There's this guy, there are 2 guys, but there's this guy in the valley that rides around his skateboard in a Mandalorian costume.
Really?
Nate and I saw him. And then I was talking to this one yoga teacher at the studio I work at. And I was like, oh my God, this is so funny. Sasha just goes, oh yeah, he's around.
Yeah, we don't care.
Like a thing. He's a thing.
Yeah, and then tourists go, did you see that? Did you see? Oh. Or like the guy who recently passed, rest in peace, who dressed up as Jesus, that he would walk around the entire city.
Oh my God, that's
and you
so
randomly
crazy.
see Jesus, and he looks like Jesus,
That's
like a white Jesus.
Awesome.
But
that's funny.
And he just walk around, and we go, there's Jesus.
There's Jesus.
And then people go, oh my God, see this man? Look like Jesus. These people are crazy here. Like, well, that's normal.
Right.
What are you fucking talking about?
It's like San Francisco. Every time you're driving around and there's some weird shit, you're like, ah.
Yeah, whatever. However, someone's in line. I don't know what I want. What's in the mocha?
You're just like literally gotta pick option 1, Adyr.
How could you not? You were waiting. There was 10 people in front of you.
And you couldn't decide what the fuck was in the mocha.
Oh my heavens.
Yeah.
Oh my heavens. This is the weirdest fucking day of my life. What the fuck? Why? Oh, look, it's Jesus again.
That's true how life is, yes.
Yeah. But,
and we think it's normal.
Yeah. First quarter moon. So your moon, you were born on the first quarter moon. Technically, you were born, it was close to a full. Like I would say 3/4.
Yeah.
But that's still considered first quarter.
Got it.
So you handle things aggressively when you're passionate about it.
Yes.
You're like, this. Fight for what you believe in.
Okay.
Fight for what you believe in 100%. Strong-minded when you're willing to put your foot down and when you're willing to put your foot forward in it.
Yes.
And then half the time there's a lot of are they okay? The people-pleasing kicks in.
Yeah.
But when no one's taking incentive or effort, you come in and take over. Yes. Which is a good thing about it. This is why it's good to have the first quarter moon. Because it goes to the first quarter goes to the full.
Yeah.
And the full is when you harvest.
Okay.
The full moon is the harvest time. So it's the process getting to the harvest, which is good to have. For example, if you were, past the full or like the fourth quarter, the third quarter, you would be more lax. Yeah.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Less driven.
Mm-hmm. Procrastinative.
Got it.
Oh, we gotta hurry up for the new.
Got it.
Hurry up for the new moon. Let's go to this year though. Also continue. 2022 for Year of the Dog will be very good for you for new beginnings, which you've already been doing.
Yes.
It's a new beginning, new learning, new everything for you. So if you feel like, oh, I don't have anything I need to learn, new beginning, well, you will eventually.
Yeah.
Relationships, communicate.
Yes.
If you're in a relationship, don't read into things. There's going to be a lot of reading into things that'll happen. Mm-hmm. So just figure out why you're reading into things and communicate properly with your partner.
Okay.
That's what it is. Marriage, if you're looking for marriage, you can get married if you want.
Not yet.
But it's not recommended right now.
Yeah, not yet.
For you.
Not right yet.
Yeah. children, you're already working with children. Don't have kids right now, but you already have kids. Yeah, you don't want to.
No, I'm good. I'm good right now.
Yeah. So
next few years.
It's a good favorable year because the dog and the tiger, they're not enemies. They're like, they can be more frenemies than anything.
Got it.
You know, and since it is water,
there's
which
a balance.
is good for you right now.
Yeah.
So this will be the year where you can be filling your cup with experiences and lessons learned and love and yes, that just actually describes everything. Yes.
I feel
how are you feeling today?
I'm gonna start just making noises when people ask me how I am.
That would be fun.
How are you?
What did you say? Are you on something? No. Sometimes I wonder if that's what snails sound like to each other. You have a good balanced chart, though. You just right now, you gotta, because the way it's all placed, there's a lot of one thing to the other, finding something new to build. There's a lot of creation with you. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I've mastered enough of this topic. Let's find a new thing to master. Yeah. Let's find a new thing to attempt to master, which is good to have, which is good for you to have. You just have to figure out where is this going to be in your life? Like, how is it going to apply for you?
Yeah.
But it's a good balance. You have a lot, like the stars, the life stars. Oh, wow. Okay.
If you haven't gathered, we're just kind of like jumping from thing to thing. But you get a sense of what this all is kind of looking like. Mm-hmm. Feng Shui, Life Star, and Gua.
Yeah, these are interesting. These, okay. I have to go in depth with that with you, and that's going to take a long time. It's going to be like hour 6, and then...
Can you give us just a feel for, not necessarily what mine says?
I'm not like a big feng shui guy.
Yeah.
But
what does this section of the chart tell
your lucky numbers are basically pointing more towards the west than the east right now at the moment.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of 7s. North might not be good for you at the moment. Okay. Wait. Yeah, northeast is good for you.
Yes, we said this.
Yeah. I just looked at the wrong number. That's why.
Okay.
You write as your month. So, which means your favorable month would be July.
Okay.
July would be a good month for you. September.
Like in general or for something specific?
Yeah, be lucky for you this year.
Okay.
September and July. Your numbers would be 3 in this 3579. It's so funny. Right now it's 3579.
How funny.
Yeah, so those would be good numbers. So you do have, like right here, your yearly 7 on the west, what I told you, and then your 9 northeast, which I told you. Your months, 2, but you know what? It's fine because if you subtract these 2, you get 5, and it's favorable.
Got you. It's a lot like numerology.
Yeah, and and you subtract that, you get 5, so it's favorable.
Got it. Is 5 a favorable number?
For you, yeah.
For me.
3, 5,
oh
7,
yeah,
9.
You're right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then you have this 9 will be good throughout the months, and your 5 southeast. However, if you add them up, you get what 14, which is 5, which is nice. But if you do subtract and deduct, you get 4.
Not good.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Turning Red with the grandma who's like, 4 is such an unlucky number.
Well, you want to know why it's unlucky number?
Why? I'm actually really curious.
S is 4 and S is death.
Oh, but what if you see death as like a transition as opposed to...
But not that kind of death. It's like a kill.
Got it. Oh, death. I see. Interesting.
Like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why you always hear in Chinese they go, 吓死我了. That means you scared me to death. 吓死我.
Oh.
Use it as a negative connotation, not as a, 吓死我了. You scared. No, it's not a funny scared of death. It's a bad scared of death.
Got it.
But, Yeah, your feng shui. I'm not a feng shui. I know feng shui, but not like to the key. Yeah. You have a good 12 off. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
What?
Religious worship.
What is that?
Relocation of your bed. What I told you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these are good.
I don't know how to relocate my bed. I can't.
Well, you don't have to.
Fell trees. I have to chop down trees.
No, there is. Isn't there a fell tree?
Oh, like fell, like the type of tree.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Let's see.
Are we just using Old English?
Tree? The fell trees.
Fell trees. Oh, okay. There actually is one. No.
Oh, darling, they're fallen trees. So
fallen trees.
Sit on a fell tree.
Okay, universe, bring me about a fallen tree.
If you see a fell tree, look at your surroundings and go, okay, what's going on around here? It could be just being if you see them.
Okay.
That's awesome. Good.
I'll look into that.
You know, where are you here? Your fell tree, so fell trees. Okay. You don't hunt and fish. Wait, do you hunt and fish?
I do not hunt and fish.
Okay. These are just auspicious activities you can do that are help.
Defensive preparation.
Yeah.
What's groundbreaking? What do you mean by that?
I don't understand.
Okay.
If you find this offensive, don't take it seriously. Sometimes there's just some words that the Asian community uses that in English it doesn't translate well, and you go groundbreaking.
I mean, that's the same with every language. I mean, okay, so
maybe if you break the ground,
maybe digging, like potting things. I do have to repot my plants.
No. I don't fucking know what groundbreaking. Maybe just don't use that word. Watch you use it and a car hits you. See, I told you!
Stop it.
Don't use that word! Don't use groundbreaking!
Here, just look it up real quick.
Oh my god, that movie is groundbreaking. Oops, you fart really loud in a group of people in an elevator. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Groundbreaking?
Wait, hold on.
There it is, groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking, and then let's put Chinese astrology. Let's see what it says.
Oh no,
so the magic and intellectual astrology.
Groundbreaking. Don't say that word.
Okay. I wish they would have had something more.
No, they don't.
For it. Oh, avoid renovations, groundbreaking, or major changes.
Okay, so what they're probably saying is like grand things.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna redecorate my house.
Okay, so it's telling me that that's a good thing to do.
Groundbreaking things.
Okay,
like, I'm gonna, instead of like, I'm gonna cook some rice. Okay. I'm gonna make a turkey.
Oh, okay. So like revamping and stuff like that.
Groundbreaking things.
Okay, love that.
Okay, defensive preparations. That's what I already told you about before, which is stay grounded.
Yeah. Yes.
Stay grounded, because when you're grounded, you're hunting and fishing. If you go to the fish market... Once you go to the fish market and the winning lottery
avoid doing any important activity.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just don't go to work. Just don't go. My Chinese astrologer told me to avoid doing important activities. I find this really important, so therefore I need to put it down.
I love it.
I'm going to go hunting and fishing.
I'm going to take this as don't take things too seriously.
Yeah.
Because I can't just not go to work.
I think which is in general probably for a lot of dogs who love to like be in this world that makes them happy, of like this magical world. Mm-hmm. Don't do anything that'll keep you from that magical world. Oh,
I see. So important has like a more downer connotation.
A more downer, like things that you're like obsessive things.
Yeah.
Like I have to do the laundry. Oh, God. Because it's satin sheets. It's very important, bitch.
So just, like, wait until we're not so uppity about it.
Go hang out with your friends.
Right. Okay. Got it.
You know, relax.
Got it. Yeah, love that.
Yeah, the chart. Now, this chart that I use here, I use from Joe Yap. JoeYap.com. He's a really good astrologer. I learned about him when I was living in Hong Kong.
Cool.
He's really good. He's got a YouTube channel. Also, you can watch Joe Yap. He's really good.
Joe Yap.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And you know what's great about this year? It's the ox was a intense year.
Yeah.
The year of the ox was going to be an intense year. Now we're going into the water tiger, which is a very good animal, who's strong and powerful. Yet it's the water one, so it's kind of going to be like flow, you know. But like water, it flows softly and beautifully, can be destructive.
Yeah.
So go in as the river flows, but do not get into the rapids.
Got it. Yeah.
You know, watch out. Because that can happen. Oh, yeah, look at that. Your compatibilities. Yep. We have, oh, let's see, we're compatible.
Hey.
Shape, rooster, dragon. That's obvious. Yeah, that's very fucking obvious. Oh, look, and it tells you all that too.
Gemini.
Like I told you, very fickle.
Super fickle. Oh my god.
And you're lucky number 7
Oh
too.
yeah, I could be prone to gossip. I'm trying to not do that.
That's okay. We all do that, especially after the pandemic when we were all stuck at home. What do we do? Oh, I heard.
I mean, I guess I've just I've had this philosophy with myself ever since middle school because I got bit in the ass by other people gossiping a lot. I was like, I will never say something about a person to someone else that I wouldn't say to their face. And so I try to, not that I'm going to go out of my way to say things to people's faces, but it's I try to always be put that filter of would I be willing to say that to their face if they came up to me and was like, hey, so-and-so told me you said this about me? Would I be able to be like, yeah, actually, I do feel that way.
I do. Or if we talk about someone, that's why some people don't like gossiping with me, because people would be like, oh, did you hear about this person? Oh, what did they say? And if they walk in, it's like, oh, we were just talking about you. We were saying this.
I love you. Yeah.
I say that. That's just because
you're Abby too.
Yeah. Oh, I had a coworker.
Filter.
They were talking about one time this coworker was just like, oh, well, he thinks so negatively and he gets fights and all this stuff. And then the guy comes in. I'm like, oh, hey, we're just talking about you. We're talking about how, you got in a fight with that guy. And, and I worry, but I get tactful, I just, just be careful and fight your own battles and not somebody else's. Okay, I'm saying this out of love, even though I sound like an asshole. This is coming from a place of love. Go fuck yourself.
I'm going to start, if people are just mean in my comments, I'm going to be like, this is coming from a place of love. Please don't do this. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And they go, yeah. Is that the word that I said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get nasty comments all the time and I reply to them. On my Instagram, it's just I did this reel and it's just you're so wise behind your ears, and I said it's trauma, baby.
I mean, it is.
Yeah. Some guy's you look like you are, what did he say? He's like, you look like you're old enough to have trauma. And I said, oh my God, thank you so much. I think it was the fact that I looked at your site and now my phone is ruined. That's another edge of trauma. I had to go to my Assyrian and say, my phone is damaged. And I had to tell him why, because somebody's ugly face landed on my screen.
I love
I'm
that.
going to do that one day, Assyrian. My phone is damaged. What happened? There was this Karen that I filmed and the screen just cracked. Guess she wasn't pretty enough for my phone.
Oh my God. I love that.
They're going to be like, Lee's like, are you fucking kidding me? Give me a good story. Or she'll probably I won't even charge you. You just made my day. Just get the new phone. It comes in 5 days.
That's awesome.
Woo!
Yes.
No, you're good. Your year's good.
The tiger's good.
If you want some advice of what's going to happen to you this year, well, not happen to you, or if this year's favorable for you, you can get your chart done and look up Joe Yap. Yap.
Okay.
He's really good. He'll tell you a lot of stuff. I can tell you what's favorable and what's not, but I can't go into depth.
Yeah.
However, if you want to go to a good one, I know some good ones for you. You can always get on my info on my Instagram. You can use Adyrius Leo or Adyr via. Send me a message and go, I need to find some feng shui. And I was like, oh, okay, well, let's sway your fun. This is where you need to go.
I love that jewelry opal. I've always been very attracted to opals. Ooh, Queen Victoria is one of my celebrities.
Oh my God.
Does that mean that they're also a Gemini? Is that what they're telling me right now?
Yeah, they're a Gemini, yeah.
Got it. My sign ruler, Mercury. That makes sense. I talk a lot.
That's right, it's the communication.
The communicator. Lucky color, yellow. I have always loved yellow.
But yellow's a good color, period. It represents confidence.
Okay.
I go for the meanings of colors.
It is typically the solar plexus color as well. Unless that person does not like yellow, then it's got to be their favorite color.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say something sassy, but no.
Solar parakeet? What kind of a parrot?
I love parakeets.
Yeah, it's favorable. But
sweet.
I really do love Chinese astrology. I'm getting a newfound joy with it. It is so hard.
It sounds like it, especially because everything leads into each other.
Hard. Yeah. Like, for my chart, it said this year you should practice meditation. Don't practice meditation. Act like you practice meditation. And I said, what? I'm trying to figure out what that means. So then, like, I questioned myself. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Don't take things personally. Be calm about things. Like when that person cut me off on the freeway, I wanted to yell at that person, and then my friend next to me goes, "They're probably having an emergency." And I'm like, "Oh, you're right."
Yeah, I definitely gotta get better at that.
You know, I ordered something online at Starbucks, and the lady forgot. Oh, we totally forgot. I was like, I ordered it 20 minutes ago.
Oh God, that's a long time.
And I was. For a nice coffee, it takes 20 minutes for a nice coffee.
I know, that's too long.
And I just reminded myself, act like you practice meditation. All right, cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I was chill. And then she was like, here's the gift card for a free drink next time. Thanks for your patience. You were so nice.
I love that.
Act like I practice meditation.
Yeah.
You know, look what it did for me.
Yeah.
If I would have been like, do you know how long I've been waiting? I want to talk to your manager's manager. Actually, I want you to jump in the fucking ocean and grab that mermaid so I can give her a piece of my mind. I deserve the crown that she's wearing because your people don't know how to do shit. You run your country. Oh wait, you can't walk on land. She's a swimmer. Oh, God. Well, figure it out. You know?
That definitely would have gotten you a free gift card.
No, she would have been like, "Here's your coffee." Oh my God. You know, and be like.
I mean, I guess in that case, it's like when you've worked in the service industry, it's like. Those situations are definitely easier for me to like keep my shit because I've been that person via like
I've been that, but
server.
There's a limit.
There is 20 minutes for a nice coffee is a long time, but yeah.
No, I get it. I when it's busy, I look at the scenario, but like I'm talking about when people do that to me, I still like okay, whatever. But there is a limit to my patience.
Yeah.
You know.
So you gotta act like you practice meditation.
Act like I practice meditation. That's my theme for this year. Act like I practice. So if you're a goat and you're watching this, act like you practice meditation. Don't go around butting things and bucking. Just
okay.
Make this.
And for me, it's to what is it? Follow my joy. Keep to my joy.
Fill your cup.
Fill my cup. That's what it is.
That it is. Fill your cup.
All
but
right.
I think we should do this again, like
in a year or something to touch base where it's at.
That'll be really pro.
Yeah.
And I'll even put like Gong Hei Fa Choi music on there. Ding, 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 ding. Hello everyone. I love how I sound German all of a sudden. Welcome to your Chinese Astrologically.
With your German version of Adyr.
Where we talk about astrologically.
Oh my God, I would love, like, it'd be so funny if we named all your different characters. It's like in Encanto when Bruno has like multiple personality disorder. Have you seen Encanto yet?
Which one was Bruno?
Bruno is the the cousin that has features.
Nobody talks about Brutal.
We don't talk about Brutal. So he's the one who's like hiding out in the house, and he's been patching up the cracks. And he's like, Jorge makes the spackle, and like I forgot the other guy's name that like patches up the cracks.
I remember. Yes, I will be the German astrologically guy and say the year's the cock. We don't say wisdom because I love the cock. That is all for the day. I will not give any other sign because it doesn't have the word cock in it.
We should do that again.
Yeah, it's going to be Year of the Rabbit next year, but Year of the Tiger is going to be a very good year for those compatible with the tiger.
Who are those people?
Motherfucker.
Want to look it up? We can look it up. That's why it's here.
I should know all of this.
Yeah, but like you're on the spot.
I know
right
it's
now.
the goat is going to be good. The dog, it's going to be good. The rabbit, I think, might be good.
Okay, let's see. Most likely to have a good year. A horse, a dog, and a pig.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Those are the good ones.
Those are the
higher,
ones.
like they have the hierarchy and it goes down. And I think the rabbit and the goat follow suit slowlier, and then the rest are going to have a little bit of a harder time.
Oh, here we go.
So
yeah, the worst, the not so favorable years are going to be the snakes and the monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to be a snake. I don't mind.
Well, you don't have a snake. You have all good ones right now.
Yeah, I do.
You have the ox, and it's all favorable pillars right now, so you're going to be good.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
When it comes to career for you, there's going to be good opportunities to elevate and promote and be promoted.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to.
So don't tell that kid he's useless and he'll amount to nothing. You'll amount to nothing. Now go pick up the laundry. You have the choice.
Never.
You have the choice. There's the choice. You can be nothing or be something. And if you decide to be something, you need to do something about it. You don't have a choice there because it's your life.
How not to parent 101. Thank you, Adyr. This has been really informative. Yeah, and if you guys have any interest in just figuring out like the bare bones of your Chinese astrology, you can. Adyr, you said you can. They can
hit me up. I mean, I'm no pro, and it'll be good practice for me. Yeah, and I can do some fun stuff with you. Yeah, hit me up on my Instagram accounts. I have 2.
They're always down below.
Yeah,
as if they're on this table, exactly on this table.
I want you to do a sound of an effect with stars.
We could do that.
Yeah, you can hit me up.
James.
James. James. I'm gonna call him James. James. Uncut James. Can you add sparkles and things like that?
Watch him totally overdo it.
Thank you, James.
Oh my god, excuse me, I'm getting over a head cold.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have any final words either for me or for the general populace about Chinese astrology?
This is what I tell people for any type of divination or any type of like astrological anything for insights. Take it all with a grain of salt. Do not live your life vicariously. Do not let it dictate your life. You have free will. Everything is up to your choices. And all we offer is things that could work for you. Yeah. Not things that will happen to you. So remember that. Love yourself. And love everyone, I guess. Act like you meditate.
Act like you meditate. That's actually great advice for like everyone all the time.
Yeah.
It's honestly, fill your cup and act like you meditate, because as much as pleasing other people can be really intrinsically great, when you do it out of an empty cup, it becomes burden. And you don't want to burden yourself to the degree where you can't be useful to the world and to yourself. See?
Exactly how I feel about my
See?
She's got hers.
Cup. Fill your cup. Act like you meditate. We'll see you very soon, actually, because the new moon is coming up. What is it going to be in Aries?
Aries.
Aries season has begun.
The official day of the astrological new year. The first day. So we're technically still in 2021's energy until
that new moon hits. That's exciting. People are already feeling shadows of Aries season. I definitely feel like this head cold has part of get all this like watery, stagnant energy out before the fire rushes in.
Hell yeah!
So yeah, we'll see you for Aries new moon.
Yay! The moon is new. It's in Aries. Oh, come to the light.
I feel like that's See you. Stay mystical. Stay grounded. I was so entertained I forgot my outro. Social justice links are below. Adyr's links are below. My links are below. Stay mystical. Stay grounded. Do your best. We know it's hard.
Live like you meditate. Act like you meditate.
And fill your cup.
Hell yeah.
Mwah. Bye. Thanks, Gems.
Bye, Bye-bye.
Thank you, Gems.